adhere to. In order not to waste much of our time, we'll go straight to the business of the day. So for this course, we'll be looking at the outlines. This is in line with our HSC 3 outline. Like we know, the word HSC stands for health, safety, and environment. So by now, it's expected that you would have gotten your basic foundation of HSC and, of course, the intermediate aspect. So in this course, we're going to look at several things. First, we're going to look at workplace safety management. And then thereafter, we'll look at implementation of process safety programs. And then the trip up there, we'll look at environmental protection strategies. We'll look at health awareness in the workplace. We'll look at risk assessment and hazard control. We'll also look at regulatory compliance and industry standards that support what we do. This is for us to understand. I mean, since we are more like compliance people, so especially we know the regulations that govern what we do. So we're going to look at that. And then also we're going to look at technology in safety and environment monitoring. Also, we are going to look at technology in safety and environmental monitoring, and thereafter we'll do some practical, practical applications. We're also going to play some games just to test our HSC communication skills. So we're going to look at effective communication in safety. So these are some of the things we are going to look at. We are going to try as much as possible to make it much more interactive, since this is a senior class. I mean, before the end of this year, you should be awaiting your fellowship at the end of the day. So we'll start with workplace safety management. Workplace safety management. There are three key words here. We have workplace, we have safety, and then we have management. When you talk about workplace, of course, what comes to your mind is where you work, right? I mean, I don't have to start asking you what workplace is about. Wherever you are, any living, okay, is a workplace. And then, of course, anything that keeps you away from danger is what we call health. So when you talk about safety, anything that protects you is safety. Then according to Fwaia, management is the way you do things in the right direction and in the right place. So basically, in management, you plan, you lead, you organize, and then you control. So if you put all of this together, we are just saying, how do you manage your work environment? Putting in safety tips in order for you to plan, lead, organize, and of course, coordinate your activities within your confines. So here we are saying, okay, you're already into internal audit. What are the necessary steps, tips you need to undergo to manage or put safety first in anything you do? A lot of us would have looked at the fact that, we are too serious with work and all. But if danger comes, how do you avert or run away from danger? It's not enough to say you are working. You might be working, but then it is also good for you to imbibe safety in what you do. And that's essentially one of the things we are going to look at. So looking at the first instance, one of the things we are looking at is workplace safety management. But before we start, like I told us, a true professional does not mind being reminded. Let's go back to what we've done before. So we'll talk about, say, a HSE. What is HSE? It is a management approach to preventing harm to people, property, and environment. In fact, if you look at some people's books, they will tell you parry. Anything that goes against parry, or anything you do to keep yourself safe